Hi, my name is Perlin and thank you for joining me on Cars at CARRO. Today we have the almost perfect family car, the super spacious Toyota Wish. This car has been a familiar sight on our roads over the last decade and it's a really popular pick amongst families who are looking for a spacious, affordable, yet low maintenance MPV. And for good reason. But before we move on, show your support by liking and sharing this video as well as subscribing to our channel over here. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to turn on your notifications so you'll never miss another episode of Cars at CARRO with me. The Wish is Toyota's answer for drivers who have big families or need to ferry lots of items around, or even both. After serving families across the globe for a good 14 years, this wildly sought-after MPV finally went out of production in 2017, after which it was replaced by the boxier and funkier-looking Sienta and Prius Alpha. The Wish's long stay in the market was for a good reason. People absolutely loved it. It's extremely spacious and offers a pleasant ride, a perfect combination for families who love taking road trips up north to Malaysia. Without a doubt, the Wish is one of the better looking MPVs out there. If you think about MPVs, you'll soon come to realize that a lot of them have really boxy fronts. But this Wish has a very pleasant looking front with a slightly sloped nose and a sleek small grille. The shorter hood also allocates more space towards the back, which makes it easier to look out for oncoming vehicles. Speaking about headlights, these are auto leveling, which means they can properly illuminate the road in front of you without blinding oncoming drivers or the car in front of you. One thing that some drivers may have an issue with are the doors. While most MPVs nowadays come with sliding doors, the doors on the Wish are slightly more traditional in a sense that they open outwards. This might be an issue if you need more space when loading and unloading bulkier items, and especially when you're trying to fix your baby's car seat in the back. Now, on to the star of the show, the Toyota Wish's interior. As with most MPVs, the boot space might not seem much at first, but once you put down the last row seats, you're gonna find that you have a ton of space for all your stuff, baby strollers, baby bags. I mean, you can even fit some pieces of small furniture in here. Another thing I'm sure drivers really appreciate is the fact that you can put these seats down directly from here, which is gonna make loading stuff so much easier. All you need to do is just tug on this latch, put this down, tug on this latch, this one goes down, and there you have it. Also, if you're out furniture shopping and want to save on delivery fees, you can even put down the second row of seats for even more space. With that, I think fitting in a flat-packed, closet or dining table is really going to be no issue at all. Let's try. Apart from an abundance of space for your things, it's also super spacious for your passengers because the Wish is longer than other MPV models like the Sienta and Prius Alpha, which translates to even more space for your passengers. Just take a look at the third row. There's more than enough space to fit 2 teenagers in there, and even this middle row of seats is spacious enough to comfortably fit 3 people. This also means that your kids will be able to enjoy a comfortable ride even when they grow bigger and older. Super efficient! But the one thing I don't like about the rear is that there are no AC vents at all, so the whole cabin really just relies on the vents at the front to cool the whole car, which might be a bit of a strain considering how long this car is. Okay, let's hop to the front. One thing that immediately strikes you is how spacious the front is too. There's no middle console, or rather, the middle console is really small, so you feel like there's plenty of space. This also makes it easier to look and reach behind to check on how your kids are doing. There's space to store your things under the small middle console, and there's also this 2-tiered tray here where you could put your wallet, your phone, your keys, and a bottom tray where you could maybe store your wet wipes, spare cash card, or petrol cards. The glove box is huge and super useful for storing your passports and other travel documents you'll need when you take this car for a road trip across the causeway. The infotainment system is quite basic, but still lets you connect your phone to make calls and play music. That's really all there is here, but don't let the basicness of this infotainment system steer you away from this car. After all, the best part about this car is not the tech, but the space and efficiency that the Wish offers. All the seats in this car are leather, which is great because the newer MPVs and even SUVs tend to come with fabric seats, which are more uncomfortable and really can be quite a nightmare if and when sweaty passengers get on board. Overall, the interior is built with mostly plastic materials, but it doesn't feel cheap. In fact, this area above the dashboard comes with a non-slip material, so you can put your phone or any other decorations on it without fear of them dropping off while you drive. This engine is a 1.8-liter inline 4-cylinder petrol engine which delivers 144 brake horsepower and 176 Newton meters of torque. Compared to other MPVs of a similar size, this is actually one of the more powerful MPVs available on the market. Even newer hybrid MPVs don't come with this much power and tend to feel quite sluggish when compared to the Wish. But do you know what's even more impressive? The fuel tank can hold up to 60 liters of petrol, which means you can get about 500 to 600 kilometers per tank. Yay to fewer trips to the petrol station! This soft suspension makes the ride very comfortable and smooth, and this car handles the bumps and humps of our roads pretty well. It feels really stable even though there is a little bit of a body roll when you make sharp turns, but that's to be expected considering how big this car is. But if you're worried about maneuvering the car up tight multi-story car parks, don't worry. Handling this car is a breeze. It's super easy to squeeze your way through stressful scenarios like parallel parking and crowded car parks. Even making U-turns isn't going to be an issue. The Toyota Wish is a great car for families, even if it's pre-owned, because the resale value will always be there. Carrying that Toyota badge, you can be guaranteed of a reliable ride and a car that will withstand the test of time. After all, the Wish was one of Singapore's top-selling MPVs for a really good reason. If you're in the market for a Toyota Wish, then CARRO is the place to be. Buy your next car with peace of mind and guaranteed satisfaction, as all our cars have passed a rigorous 150-point inspection check. You'll also get 30-day full access to our workshop for wear and tear issues related to any of your car's safety components, and even enjoy full assurance with our special return policy, where you can just return the car within 3 days and pick another at no extra cost if you decide the car's not right for you. Come down for a test drive today. We can't wait to see you.